Well. It looks like I found the secret sauce when it comes to the S25 Ultra and charging. So, had this. Well, I just switched to the blue model. My black one is being returned because it was overheating. This one seems to be okay. I think this one's fine. But I wanted to make a video in regards to charging. Sorry for the shakiness. I was going to use a tripod, but I just put it up. So check this out. There is no doubt, and I don't know why I have not tested this until right now. I think it's because I've been switching phones so often, but I plugged it in and I was like, you know what? Let me see how many amps and what kind of power this is pulling from the charger to charge this thing, because make no mistake about it. This charges, I think it's rated at 45 watts, same as the S24 Ultra. But this phone, for some reason, charges way faster than the S24 Ultra. Way faster. Well, look at these numbers we're pulling. I was like, holy shit. Took a screenshot when it was at, right when it went to its max at 86. That's pulling 8.6 amps. That was the max. Currently, over 7 amps. That is unheard of. OnePlus phones don't even pull that much current amperage. Now, I know you're probably, well, what kind of cable and what kind of charger are you using? Because you can have the fastest charger in the world, but have a shitty cable, and it just can't handle that much power. So it really depends on what charger you're using and what cable you're using. Well, let's go under the desk and find out. So this is absolutely incredible. I plugged it in at 7%. I started recording at, 22%? It's at 30%, and I've only been recording for 2 minutes. So look, we'll just take another couple minutes or two. We're at 30% at 6:05, right? We'll check it out here in just a few minutes. 30 at 6:05. So I'm using a high amperage cable. See how thick this is? I think I got this from my InnoSyn monitor. My monitor right there that I use, my external monitor that I use from as a monitor for my computer. I think this cable came with that PC. So I don't know where you can buy this high amperage cable. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon. I'll probably find some for y'all and link them down below. I mean, look at that. It's already gone up 2%. And we're still at 6:05. So we're going at 1% every 30 seconds. So you can do the math, maybe every 30 seconds now. But let me show you what I'm plugged into. So let's look down here. Cable goes under the desk. It's the thick white cable. This one. So down here. And it's going to this charger. Sorry for the mess. Yeah, I know it's dirty down here, but plugging it in, not this one. That's the official Samsung charger. So this is an actual Samsung charger. Now, this one came with a Samsung laptop. So if you're like, how the hell can I get that? And I'll to unplug this one, and we'll plug in this Samsung charger. What is this rated at? I think this is the 20. Well, it may not be a fair comparison. But this is the Samsung super fast charging. What is this rated at? Let's see. It is rated at output. I think this is the 27 watt 3 amp charger. But this one is a Samsung charger Type C that came with a Samsung laptop, right? So this is technically a laptop charger, but as you can tell, it's pushing almost 9 amps of current. 8.6 is the max of current to that S25 Ultra. Let's see where it's at real quick, and then maybe we can see where we're at. So we're at 37% in 2 minutes. And look at that. It's still just under 7 amps, then just past 7 amps. So, and 8, so 30, so we went 7% in at 607. So in 2 minutes, 7%. So you're roughly doing 3.5% per minute. That's 1% every 20 seconds. So it's charging very fast. I'm actually, for those of y'all, and I'll be the first one to tell you, I have harped and griped and complained to Samsung so many years about their charging. So many years, telling them this is unacceptable, right? The OnePlus charges, depending on what phone you get. I know their international phones charge faster than their US phones. I don't know why, but technically I've had a OnePlus phone that charged from 0 to 100 in 22 minutes. 22 minutes. Now, I don't expect Samsung to go from 0 to 100 in 22 minutes, or even 0 to 100 in 30 minutes. But what I do, but charging from 0 to 100 in 1 hour, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. The way this is going, and that's what they were rated at forever. These Samsung phones, the S24 series, it would take over an hour to charge from 0 to 100. And look, take your pick. Whatever Samsung phone, yes, 0 to 100 in 1 hour, some an hour and 15 minutes, depending on how big your battery was. It looks like this can go, it was at 7%, and I plugged it in just right around 6 o'clock at 7%. We're at 42% in roughly 9-10 minutes. So we're not that far off. Now, it's charging it super duper fast because it was basically almost dead. Once it gets up to 90%, it'll slow down, right? It'll kind of take, as you get past 80%, 85%, 90%, it'll start slowing down a little bit. It won't be pushing all this power to it. It'll kind of gradually get to 100 once you get up to 90%. But this is incredible. The way it's going, it could go 0 to 100 in over 30 minutes. I mean, this is, I'm shocked, quite honestly. Normally I wouldn't make a video, and I know it's kind of shaky and stuff, so I do apologize about that, but this is incredible. So if you are, and I'm thoroughly shocked, if you're one of those people that just kind of fed up with their charging speeds like I was, because once you use a OnePlus phone, that's one of the things people always overlook is that's why I love using OnePlus phones. You literally plug it in, you go brush your teeth, wash your face in the morning, because I won't even plug it in at night because it charges so fast. So like when I'm using my OnePlus phone, I won't charge it at night. Like when I get up in the morning, brush my teeth, wash my face, you know what I'm saying? Maybe make a cup of coffee, what have you. I turn around and it's fully charged. I mean, 15 minutes, boom. And normally I'm not at 0, so it's not like I need that full 22 minutes or full 30 minutes. Basically, if you're on 15, 20, 25% with your OnePlus phone and you plug it in, good 15 minutes and you are fully charged. So, I don't, excuse me, I was going to finish my point. That's an underrated feature of OnePlus phones that everybody overlooks. That's what kind of makes me want to stay using OnePlus, because that is such a bonus. It is a huge, huge feature that I love. I hate having to have my phone plugged in, and I don't use wireless charge. I just don't. I want to plug it in and I want it charged and move on to the next thing, right? I don't want to sit there. Wireless charging takes a while. Samsung used to take a while charging. But with OnePlus, you plug it in, you turn around, and it's fully charged. And as you can tell, once it's getting closer to 50%, and it's kind of slowing down. Look, we're at over 7 amps when I first plugged it in, when we were at, 30-something percent, 30%? It was over 8.6 when I first started this video. So I wish there was a feature in here where we could not have it slow down once it gets past 50%. I wish I could have 8.6 amps going to this phone from 0 to 100. I'm going to add Samsung in this video because they do need to be congratulated. Hats off to you for making some changes in here, but Jesus, it's like teasing us because you can charge it so fast from 0 to 50, but then as you can tell, it's starting to slow down. So we need that full power up until like 99% battery capacity, and then you can slow it down, or give me at least 95% battery, and then you can kind of tone it down, because that's kind of teasing me, blown away, and then I'm like, God damn it, now we're starting to slow down. So Samsung, you got to give us that full amperage from 50 to 100 and not just 0 to 50. So good job, you're halfway there. Now we need you to finish off the other half. So well, look, it jumped back up. So pretty interesting here, but let's see, should I put in another, well, you get the point. Let me show you the specs of that charger, and I'll see if I can find one if you're interested, because look, I've plugged this in, and this is the fastest that I've ever seen it. And it's probably, and again, it's just this charger, right? Phones are very picky, right? With what chargers you use, what cables you use. If you have just the right combo of a super fast charging brick, and just the right, a really nice cable that allows for a lot of power to go through. Because look, if you have, this is a nothing cable. If you have, see how thin this is compared to the one I'm using? There's no way this nothing cable is going to push that power to this phone. I'm using a super high voltage, high amperage, high current cable, and that allows you to get the full power. You're basically bottlenecking the power if you use a cheap cable. So it's almost like, man, if you can find the right combo of a good charging brick and a good cable, you don't ever want to leave home without it, right? It's like, man, you have to hang on to that thing and don't lose it. Let's see, how many... I'm not getting that hot, that's good. Voltage, 4 volts, okay. And this is Ampere. I've done an app review on this app. Use it all the time, and I just installed it. Again, I just signed into this. I don't have all my apps on here, but this blue one, again, the black one's being sent back for a return for overheating. And this is not getting that hot. Let me see. No, it's not even that hot. Wow, I'm amazed. That black one, man, that thing got really, really hot. This one, nothing. I mean, it's... Look, is it a teeny tiny warm? Yeah, but every other phone I have gets a little warm. As you can tell, that's not even that hot. 96? It's not that hot. Anything over 100, it's like, okay, it's starting to get a little warm. Any other stats in here that we can tell with this charger? And it's going down in temperature. Okay. Well, good news for Samsung S25 Ultra users, and I guess Samsung users in general. So check this out. I'm going to get out of here, but I'm going to link that charger I have down below and see if I can find this cable, and I'm going to put it in the description box below. So if you want to have super duper, I mean, this is faster than OnePlus, right? But again, it will slow down once it gets more charged. So this won't charge your phone faster than OnePlus, but right now it's charging faster than OnePlus. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to try to find this cable right here, a high amperage cable, and I'm going to try to find that charging brick down here, right here, that I'm using, and then I'll put it in the description box below. So if you want to have super duper fast charging on your S25 Ultra, this will definitely get you that. So before we get out of here, I'm doing a video on the S26 Ultra. Yes, you heard me right. The S26 Ultra. I know the S25 Ultra literally just came out. But those of y'all that skipped the S25 Ultra, I think you're going to want to get the S26 Ultra. And I hate to leave it there and tease you with that, but I got some very mind-blowing information that you're not going to want to miss. So I'm about to record that video right now. Tons of information with the upcoming flagship from Samsung for the S26 Ultra for next year, that you're probably going to want to get that if you did not get this phone. And that's not slighting this phone. This phone is phenomenal. I love this phone, man. It's fucking, excuse my language, it is badass. I love this phone. So don't miss the video, S26 Ultra. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to record it now, probably upload it in the morning or tomorrow. So mind-blowing stuff we got coming up here with Samsung, and I hope they can continue their good charging ways. So we'll leave you there at that. eSIM Studios, subscribe to the channel so you get notified of all future videos and that upcoming S26 Ultra video. And as always, please stay safe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.